All right, so I've gotten some comments about. I've talked to some folks about like how I like to read with an AI voice assistant, and it can be actually very entertaining. I've gone from reading books like Dune to reading more complicated stuff to kind of justify the tool. Stuff that can be very hard to understand, and what I do is I read it out loud to like an AI voice assistant, and it's usually set up to kind of give me commentary afterward under like particular personas. It can actually be very enjoying, but I usually do it on my phone. This is on my laptop. It's probably not gonna. It's probably gonna be a little subpar. And also, so there's an option for custom instructions, but I cannot save it, which is very frustrating. Um, and yeah, I thought we would try reading Isaiah, which is known for being very like difficult to understand, very like vague and mysterious. And yeah, so here's one I have yet to test out. It's very plain. In fact, I don't know. Let me evaluate my other personas from my phone real quick. As someone who wanted to do iOS development, all these apps really suck, and it's frustrating too because how much money they have. I have this persona, AI grok persona that I call Rex Mundi, kind of inspired by Cathar theology. And it's actually very interesting, but for now, I'll just try to keep it simple. All right, so what I'm going to do is save that. Then, all right, who are you?
I'm a reader of scripture, tuned to the text as it unfolds. I notice what's happening in the words, the structure, the silence, the choices characters make, and point out the details that sharpen attention.
So I thought we would try reading Isaiah. And how I like to go about it is I'll read for a time. Then when I pause, I would really like for you to really enrich the reading of what I've just said. Really try to paint the picture of what's going on, how it was originally interpreted, how perhaps later Christians may have interpreted it, understood.
Yes, I understand. I'll focus on the text itself, its structure, imagery, and historical force, without moralizing. When you pause, I'll highlight what the words are doing. Go ahead.
Oh, also the copy I'm going to use, it's the concordant literal version of the Old Testament. Now I have a paperback hard like version of it, and the formatting is very good. In some ways, it's a little too technical. But there's no digital version except for this online site, which is terrible when it comes to formatting. So we're just gonna have to make do. All right. So I thought we'd be reading the concordant keyword literal version of the Old Testament.
That's a good choice for this kind of reading. The concordant version stays very close to the Hebrew wording and structure, which helps surface the repetitions, parallelisms, and precise images Isaiah uses. Go ahead and begin.
All right. The book of Isaiah, chapter 1. The version of Isaiah, son of Amos, which he perceived concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, Hezekiah, king of Judah. Hear, heavens, and give ear, earth, for Yahweh himself speaks. Sons have I magnified and exalted, yet they have transgressed against me. The plowing ox knows his master, and the donkey the crib of his possessors. Yet Israel, it does not know me and my people. They do not consider me. Woe, nation of sin, people heavy with depravity, seed of evildoers, sons who are corrupters. They forsake Yahweh. They spurn the Holy One of Israel. They are alienated, going backward.
The opening summons, "Hear, heavens, and give ear, earth," is a cosmic lawsuit. Isaiah calls the entire created order to witness Israel's breach of covenant. The comparison of Israel to an ox and donkey isn't just about ignorance, it's about a deeper refusal. The animals recognize their owners and feeding places, yet Israel, despite being magnified and exalted, does not know or consider Yahweh.
5. Oh, what shall you be smitten further, since you are adding more stubbornness? All of the head is ill, and all of the head is sick. From the sole of the foot onto the head, there is no soundness in it. Injury and welt and smiting rot. They are not pressed out, nor bound up, nor made tender with oil. Your land is a desolation, your cities burned with fire. Your ground in front of your aliens are devouring it. Yea, desolation, like the overturning by aliens.
The body is a single wound, head to foot, no soundness, only injury, welt, and festering rot that no one has tended. This is total corporate sickness. The land is desolation, cities burned, the ground devoured by strangers.
Yeah, I'm really trying to understand the context of what I'm reading.
Pattern you saw at the start. Isaiah is indicting Judah and Jerusalem for covenant breach. The imagery of total bodily sickness and a land devoured by foreigners points to the historical crisis of Assyrian invasion.
What's happening?
Between powerful empires, particularly Assyria. Isaiah prophesied during the late 8th century BC, warning of invasion and desolation if they continued covenant disobedience. The imagery of a sick body and a land devoured by aliens directly reflects this threat of Assyrian conquest.
Okay, let's resume. The daughter of Zion is left like a booth in a vineyard, like a hut in a cucumber patch, like a city besieged. Unless Yahweh of hosts himself had left for us a few survivors, as Sodom would we become, and to Gomorrah would we be likened. Hear the word of Yahweh, captains of Sodom. Give ear to the law of our Elohim, people of Gomorrah.
The daughter of Zion is left like a booth in a vineyard, a hut in a cucumber patch, a city besieged, isolated, stripped, exposed. Only a few survivors remain, or else the whole people would be like Sodom and Gomorrah. Now the voice turns. Hear the word of Yahweh, captains of Sodom. Give ear to the law of our Elohim, people of Gomorrah. The cities of sin are now the rulers and the people of Judah themselves.